Lu's dress inside the chambers of another highly favored woman, Consort Wan. The empress flew into a rage. Before the emperor even returned from court, she immediately convicted Consort Wan and threw her into the cold palace. That very night, Consort Wan allegedly hung herself from the rafters with a white silk cloth. When the empress reported this to the emperor, she claimed Consort Wan knew her sins were too deep and had written a confession in her own blood before killing herself to apologize. The bloody confession erased the emperor's suspicions. Conveniently, a high-ranking minister immediately offered up his 16-year-old, flower-like daughter to the emperor, and the emperor soon forgot all about the tragic deaths of noble Lady Lu and Consort Wan. All of this was told to me by the sixth prince, Xie Yunshu. I had saved his life. One day, while walking down a deserted alley, I saw a young man in fine clothes hiding behind some water barrels. Curious, I walked over and found him clutching his chest, a massive bloodstain soaking his clothes. He was severely injured and burning up with a fever. I rushed to find a doctor, who told me the boy needed his dressings changed daily for 2 weeks. I ran home, and my mother rented an ox cart to help move him. Under our care, the boy finally recovered. One day, he left without saying goodbye, leaving behind only a jade pendant and a note. Thank you for saving my life. If you ever need help, take this pendant to the Spring Breeze Tavern and ask for Uncle Zhao. He will bring you to me. On the day my mother was murdered, I dug through the ashes of our ruined home, found the jade pendant, and went to the tavern. Only then did I discover he was the sixth prince. After confirming his biological mother was not the empress, and that they had a hostile relationship, I begged him to help me enter the palace so I could get revenge. I can get you in, he said, helping me up from the ground. But I need you to do something for me in return. It turned out Xie Yunshu was the only surviving prince in the palace. Any other prince born either died in the womb or didn't live past the age of 3. He only survived because his mother had secretly sent him to be raised by the Empress Dowager. And his mother was Consort Wan. My mother was gentle and timid. She would never murder anyone out of jealousy, and she would never commit suicide, Xie Yunshu told me bitterly. I investigated in secret and found out this was all the Empress's doing. Every child who died in this palace was murdered by her. She refused to let any concubine give birth to a dragon heir. She targeted my mother for years. Using noble Lady Lu's death, she framed my mother, had her strangled to death, and then faked her suicide. The Empress Dowager was too old, and the emperor only cared about his new concubines, Xie Yunshu explained. So, I became the empress's adopted son. Her plan was perfect. As long as I ascended the throne, she would become the Empress Dowager. But then, after her scar was miraculously healed, the empress became pregnant. She gave birth to a healthy